Are you thinking of picking up golf for a hobby, or are you just struggling with your swing? Then I have just the tips for you, because today I'm going to teach you how to swing a golf club in the simplest way possible. Now, there are 3 key aspects of the golf swing. First, you have the setup, the backswing, and then the downswing. The first part of the setup is club face alignment. The second part is the grip of the club. The third part is the stance, and the fourth part is the posture. Now, for the backswing, the first part is the takeaway, and then you have hinge of the wrist, and then finish your rotation. The downswing, you have shallow the club, rotate through the ball, release your hands, and then the follow through. Now, let's start with club face alignment. This is the head of the club. This is the grip. This is the face. If this part is pointed towards your target, then you are aiming straight. Let's say I was aimed right at the phone. That would not be aiming at the phone. That would be pointed that way. That would not be pointing at the phone. That would be aiming that way. That would be pointing at the phone. Now, secondly, we have the golf grip. Now, all you have to do is take your left hand and stick out your pointing finger, and then take your right pinky behind your pointer finger, and all you do is interlock the hands and take your right thumb over your left thumb, and it looks just like that. And there you go, boom. You have your golf grip. Does not need to be any more complex than that. And then you have the stance. Keep it simple. Just do shoulder width apart. You don't need any more wider. You don't need any more narrow. Just shoulder width apart. And then you have the posture. It is not as complex as most people think. You don't need to do some crazy bending in your knees or crazy tilt in your upper body. Just a slight bend in your knees with your weight 55% on your heels. And then slight bend in the knees, 55% on the heels. And then slight tilt with your upper body, with your behind sticking out just a little bit, therefore we're not hunched over. Just like that. And boom, you have your posture. Now, for the backswing, the takeaway. For the takeaway, you never want to use just your arms. In your golf swing, you never want to use just your arms, because you're not going to get much power and you're not going to be that consistent with it. So, the takeaway, using your hips and your body, you want to rotate them with your arms. Rotate, 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 rotate. Boom. That is your takeaway. And then, hinging your wrist. Hinging your wrist means bending your left wrist back. Like that. Boom. That is hinging. Boom. And then, the third part of your backswing is you have to finish a rotation. Now, keep turning the hips, keep turning the hips, keep turning the upper body, keep turning the arms. Boom, 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 boom. And then as soon as your left arm hits your chin, you have finished your backswing. Ideally, you want your hips to be 45 degrees of turn and your upper body to be about 90 degrees of turn. Now, for the downswing, here you want to know how to shallow the club, meaning you have to drop the club to the floor like this. Drop. Lower, 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 stop. And then from here, you just rotate through the ball. With your hips, your arms, and your shoulders, you just rotate, rotate, rotate. From there, you release the hands, release the hinge, meaning you hinge the other way, to the left. So release, 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 while rotating through, rotate through, rotate through, rotate through, and then hinge the other way, hinge it up, boom, 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 rotate, rotate, nice and tall, follow through, hands barely just on the back of your head, and just like that, you have swung a golf club. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Now, go crush it on the golf course.